Narcissistic individuals have a deep-rooted need for control. They want to be dominant, they want to be powerful, they want to feel superior. And whether they do it intentionally or instinctively, many narcissistic individuals will sabotage your sleep. And when you're drained, you don't function correctly, and you often will become more doubtful in your own abilities and your own thinking. You might become more clumsy, which plays into a narcissist's hand. Narcissistic people tend to display lots of secretive behaviour. They can be very deceptive, and due to who they are as a person, even when they're not actually disrupting your sleep as such, due to who they are, when you're resting, you're not actually resting. Due to them disappearing on you for a couple of days at a time, due to them failing to respond to a simple message, due to them provoking an argument with you and then disappearing on you, you're left full of anxiety, which can create that insomnia. So even when you're trying to sleep, you can't sleep, or even when you are asleep, you're not fully resting because you're worried about them. They will go all out to create arguments before you fall asleep, so you're left ruminating and you can't fall asleep because you're trying to solve the issue. And if you dare to try and talk to them, they accuse you of disturbing their sleep. They can sleep very, very well while you're left up all night, and you feel like you're the one that's causing the argument and disturbing them, and they will blame you for this. They will guilt trip you and shame you so that you end up ruminating about things, and again, you can't rest. They can use passive-aggressive behaviours such as making noises but pretending like they're trying not to make a noise, just rummaging through your things and claiming they're not, or checking their phone at unreasonable times and claiming they're not doing anything untoward, turning lights on, making loud noises. They might play the victim. They might try to guilt trip you into feeling bad for them, into feeling sorry for them, so you feel instead of going to bed and resting, you need to be there and supporting them. Or they will claim that you don't spend enough time with them and they really want you to watch this movie, but you fell asleep last time, so don't fall asleep this time. And if you end up nodding off because you're worn out, they will nudge you and wake you up and, hey, you said you weren't going to fall asleep this time. You said you were going to watch it with me. They lack the empathy to care about you and your needs. They just want to get their needs met. They might even go as low as to stoop to levels where they dictate when and where you sleep. They can make you sleep on the floor if they feel a need to do so, and they threaten you and they intimidate you. They can wake you in the middle of the night by just sort of hitting you and pretending that they did it in their sleep. And they use those disappearing acts, so you're the one that's up all night pacing, wondering where they are and what on earth is going on and if they're still alive. And if you message their friends and family, they will tell their friends and family that you knew exactly where they are and you're the one that's just obsessed with them. Narcissists will use many tactics that ruin your sleep, and when you're not getting enough sleep, you struggle to function properly, making it easier for them to gaslight your reality.